you all for being here today. My name is Meredith Gerda, and of all the opportunities and challenges that came with middle school and high school, it was this community at Walker's and the freedom to be unapologetically passionate that single-handedly shaped my life. When asked to share my bio, I do routinely pause because my path has been anything but linear. I've worked in major art galleries, international nonprofits, Michelin star restaurants, and financial technology startups. I've been sent halfway across the world to test educational programs in the arts and worked as the very first hire for a scrappy cocktail company where we sat on milk crates in a makeshift office. Now, this was during the height of the who is suffering more comparison craze of the 2010s. But for this and all of my ventures in both art and business, the invisible string has been that for all these opportunities, I was unapologetically passionate. I was the first to raise my hand, the first to take on a project, knowing the amount of work that would go into it, and just jumping in with unabashed joy and enthusiasm. It is harder for them to say no when you're at the front saying, yes, it's me, let's do this. This unapologetic passion came from 6 years of Dogwood Days, 6 years of old girl, new girl shows, and 6 years of being inspired by these amazing people in my classes who were so effortlessly authentic, or so it seemed at the time. And that made everything else possible, from putting on the goalie helmet for my first field hockey game, to running the lighting board for the spring musical, jumping into the Wally the Wildcat suit, and of course, always, always, always championing my fellow Dials. The community at Ethel Walker makes the school what it is. You have faculty members who will champion you and give you the tough love you need when you are white-knuckling it. Dr. Sheldon, you are still the most patient and empathetic person I've ever known. That was in here before. And you build the reserves of trust and support to sustain you when the outside world sometimes gives you very little support. You become that beacon of strength and perseverance for your colleagues. And you may not be passionate about everything you come across, but it is our role as Ethel Walker graduates to extract the learning, the joy, or even just the strength in knowing, I will do this as I have done so many other things. And that too is compassion for applying yourself to what is next. Walker's gave me the freedom to say yes and to every opportunity that perhaps started on this stage in that very small improv group. And to say yes to every opportunity, especially the chances to create and to lead, because I know who I am, what I value, and that the work I set out to achieve is based on being unapologetically passionate and authentic. So please be the #1 person and champion for students to take the elective, to travel abroad, to audition for the spring musical, and to be passionate in everything they do at Walker's and beyond.